Hi guys, it's Nolan from Trade and Train. We hope you are really good, and it's the first of the month, 1st of July 2020, and the first day of Q3, the third quarter. So let's hope it's a good month and a good quarter. Just looking at the dollar index right now. Actually, just while I'm on the dollar index, non-farm payrolls, which is normally on the first Friday of each month, is actually tomorrow this week because of US bank holidays. So just to make you aware, non-farm payroll is tomorrow and not Friday as it normally would be. So looking at the dollar index, we've had this quite an extensive move to the downside. And the price looks to be forming what technically looks like a bearish flag pattern. It's a corrective pattern which we would actually expect to break to the downside. But before it does that, it should make higher lows, higher highs, almost like that kind of pattern until it breaks to the downside. So price is coming down and heading towards this lower trend line. So will it touch the trend line? Will it bounce? Will it close below? Will we see downside? We're going to be watching this really carefully. A nice reaction and a bounce off here, buyers come in, that would be really great. Then to look for dollar buys against the dollar pairs. $1 pair of real interest is the pound dollar or cable, which has been cycling really nicely on the H4 chart, making lower highs and lower lows. We're still we've not broken this high, so this here, if it turns around, could be a lower high. So we are very interested in selling pound USD in line with this trend that's going on. So we're seeing that push as we speak. We've got the dollar index coming into trend line support as well. We've got this trend line here. So look for the break of this trend line for prices to start making lower lows and lower highs on this smaller time frame. This is the kind of key low, really, isn't it, here, where this was the last low. We've had this low, higher low. So really we would like to see a break of this low here, not just a break of the trend line, a close below this low to indicate that change of cycle. Another dollar pair actually high on our list is Aussie dollar. I've actually got this zone marked out. I don't know whether we're going to get there, but twice we've seen price come into this zone around about 69.60, and we've seen sellers come in twice now. Could we come into that zone for a third time? I've got this alert set here on Trading View, so I don't have to keep on watching the charts. If price comes into this zone, basically I will get a message on my screen here or on my phone, or on both actually. So that's the great thing. You don't have to sit in front of the charts waiting. You can set your alerts at price levels of interest to yourself, so it frees up a lot of your time. So this is where I would like to sell from if price came into this zone, and if we got some kind of rejection here, price came into the zone, then we had this doji candle, so indecision candle. You could have placed a sell stop below there, or just waited for the next candle to see if it was bearish. Here we had a big push, strong push into the zone, but then bears came in with a very solid 4-hour close there. So are we going to do that again? I definitely think it's worth keeping an eye on. So Aussie dollar, run about 69.60. keep your eyes on that zone. Aussie CAD also approaching an area of interest, this zone here. So Aussie dollar's got a little bit to push up. Maybe we'll see that on Aussie CAD as well. Very interesting zone though to watch. Around about 94.20. So two Aussie pairs there. Areas, you know, where you can be looking out for. So we've already come into that zone, but with Aussie dollar potentially might have a little bit more to go. We might see Aussie CAD have a little bit of a push as well. So we're looking for that push deep into that zone, and we're looking for some kind of rejection candle or candle to say that those buyers have left the market or leaving the market. Euro CAD is in a zone right now. Actually, you know, this is when we are stalking right at this second. We've seen this area of support here, support broken, looking for the retest. We've also got a trend line as well, look. So if we start to see sellers come in here, then that's a really nice sell setup. Potentially we could come back and test this low here. It would be nice to see an hourly close below this candle, but you know, if you can't be around, then potentially a sell stop underneath that candle, sell stop loss above the high. You could target 2 to 1 if you want to. That'd be a nice trade. You may want to go for the extremes here, 3 to 1. But I think markets are very, very temperamental at the moment. So I think potentially, you know, even if you're 1% up, it's worth banking something. Or we come back to this swing low here. It's worth banking half of your profit. Just put your stop to break even and then see what happens. See how far this goes. But yeah, if we see sellers come in here, then that could be a really, really nice trade. So we've got previous support, which may now be resistance, like it was here. Also trend line support as well. And this is a pivot point. So we've got actually 3 confluences as to why this should turn around and we see sellers come in. So doesn't mean it doesn't mean it will do that, but all these different things add confluence. So keep your eyes on this one. Pound yen, let's have a look at that. Approaching a really nice area actually. It area of support here, support, resistance. Came into this yesterday, which you could have traded. Nice bullish candle, small doji candle, sell stop below there, stop above the high. Boom, you would have picked that nice trade up there. So, but price is coming into this zone again. In fact, my alert might go off any second or while I'm recording this video. So worth keeping an eye on. Do we reject this again? Do we get some kind of double top and then we see sellers come in? Keep your eyes on pound yen as well as pound dollar. Gold is in some really extreme prices. You know, we're going back to like 2012 here, before price was at these highs. So it's very, very interesting area. There goes the alert for pound yen. So need to keep an eye on that. We are at a trend line here. We are at extremes. This could push up another one. Maybe we'll test a big number, 1800. But you know, you got to think we haven't been this high for quite a while. This is, you know, technically an area we should actually be looking for sells. So great trend line here. Look for the break of the trend line. Look for a new lower low. So this was our low here. Look for the break of the trend line. Look potentially for price to come back and retest that zone, and then look to sell from there. So we've got a lot of pairs in really interesting zones. Anything else for you? I've talked about Aussie dollar, gold, Aussie CAD, pound yen, euro CAD, dollar index. Yeah, I think those are some great charts for you guys to keep your eyes on. We are certainly keeping our eyes on them too. But for now, I will leave it there. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like the video if you liked it. Share it as well. I will drop the link in the comments to our free Telegram channel, where we give you free charts, free chart information, free analysis, and there's also, we put other links in there as well, so it's just worth joining that. Totally free, doesn't cost you a thing. Anyway guys, listen, thank you very much for watching this video and listening. I hope you've seen something of interest to yourself. And yeah, I will speak to you, or we will speak to you really, really soon. Take care. Bye for now.